Welcome to the orientation and training stage of the volunteer engagement cycle. In general, orientation is all about the things that we do to make someone feel like they're part of our team. That includes position orientation, systems orientation, and social orientation. Training is where we help someone learn what they need to do to accomplish our goals. The volunteer engagement strategy essentially highlights two big changes. The first comes from one of the main reasons that the volunteer engagement strategy was put together, to create a unified approach. So can we take the best of what's happened across the country and put it into practice with our volunteers, all in a consistent way to continually improve the experience they get? This training that you're doing right now is part of that effort to get everyone working with volunteers on the same page. The resources we're gathering from all of you are being organized and made available through RITA. The second big change stems from the idea of formal and informal. We can think of it like this. Formal orientation and training will greatly benefit from it being unified across the country, gathered and shared through RITA and through your colleagues. The focus needs to always be squarely on the volunteer's experience, tapping into the fact that adult learning is greatly enhanced through the sharing of their own experiences with other adults, and that they also like to direct their own learning, as we all do when we explore topics across the internet. So challenge yourself to make any formal orientation and training you provide as interactive and as grounded in the volunteer's own experience as possible. One of the biggest opportunities to strengthen training is to remember how easy it is to forget. For a newcomer, all the new information can be overwhelming. For an experienced volunteer, it can be tempting to assume they've learned it all and overlook what they still want to learn or what they want to share. Quick updates, frequent check-ins, asking others to share their ideas, these informal ways of learning are so appreciated by volunteers. So while the formal orientation and training is necessary and irreplaceable, because there are certainly things that volunteers absolutely must know to do their work, it's often the informal training, as you'll see, that can be the most meaningful and important to the volunteer.